Okay, we're going to make soup, a unique winter soup using kale and potatoes.
Yeah.
Just 4 easy steps, and here to show us how is the co-author of the Trader Joe's Companion, a portable cookbook. Welcome, Mona Miniati. Hi,
Welcome
Mona.
back, Mona.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Oh, I love your cookbook.
Thank you.
I love your recipes because it's like we can buy the ingredients anywhere and we can make it so easily, right?
Yes.
So what is the soup called?
It's a potato and kale soup, and this version is a takeoff on a Portuguese version called Caldo Verde, or literally green soup, as the
Yes,
picture
right.
That's
says.
great. So what are the
That's
ingredients?
awesome.
Yeah, so we have some olive oil and chopped onions. You can get them pre-diced if you want, or
Ooh,
chop your
that's
own.
easy.
Some garlic, and you can get 5 packets like these that are already pre-measured. Some chicken broth, or if you prefer, vegetable broth. A pound of potatoes. A bunch of kale chopped up.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and
you
then
can add?
optional is the Portuguese version uses chorizo, or this is chicken sausage, but it's an optional add-in if you'd
Okay,
like.
it's healthier version. And gnocchi.
Well, this gnocchi is just an option. If you prefer not to use potatoes, you could use potato dumplings.
Oh, right, of course.
Which is
Oh my goodness. Okay, this looks good. So how do we get started?
Yeah, let's get started. Let's dump in some olive oil.
Okay.
Heat that up in a pan, and then put in 1 chopped onion.
I can't believe they have onions already chopped for you.
I know, that way you don't have to
easy.
cry
No
while
more
you're
tears.
chopping
Oh my
it.
goodness.
No more tears.
And the
Yeah,
garlic.
super
I
easy.
hate,
Having to
decloving
mince it,
garlic
right.
and mince. Oh my gosh, I hate it.
Yeah, and
more
it's
than
convenient because each cube is 1 garlic clove.
Yeah.
So it
Look at
makes
that.
it super easy to measure.
handy.
Well, my favorite ingredient of all here is the kale. I love kale, and it's like one of the healthiest things you can eat. It's so good for
full
you.
of fiber and vitamins and antioxidants.
Yeah.
It
Mine's
is
the
fabulous.
That's my favorite ingredient here.
Well, we got you all covered.
So you saute that for a while?
Saute that, and then we'll toss in 6 cups of broth.
Okay, each one of these has how many cups?
Has 4, so
Okay.
we'll do
One and a half?
1.5 cartons
Okay.
of chicken broth.
This is
Yeah.
easy.
It is super easy.
Okay, thank you.
And it's great for a cold day like today, cold rainy day like
Whoops.
today. It's
Whoops, the
We
top
dropped
falls
the
in.
top.
Drop the top.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. I've got your back.
Good catch.
Mona.
Good catch.
Okay.
To the rest
We don't want to be drinking
I thought I
plastic.
saw something fall.
Okay. And then when do you add the potatoes?
And the potatoes, you add them in.
You add them raw. You don't have to
Yeah.
cook them ahead of time. You
Right,
just
well,
put them in.
yeah, so, and this will cook for about 10 minutes until the potatoes are just tender.
Okay.
And that's simmering there.
Okay. And then kale you added the last second, right? Because
It cooks
it's-
very quickly, right?
Well, so traditional kale soup, I've seen recipes that call for it cooking 45 minutes, and I think that's far too long. By
Yeah.
then, the kale is overcooked. And so this version, we just cook it for 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
And that's how the Portuguese do it, too. You just cook it really quickly, and that preserves the vibrant green color that you see.
I
Right.
mean,
So-
this is kale. Wait, I've seen this kind of kale. What's this? Is this
They're
kale too?
both kale. They're both different types of kale. This one's the blue dino, and the other one is the curly kale. And you'll probably see them in the produce section, especially in the wintertime. But in San Francisco, you can get kale pretty much year-round.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I've
lucky
never
that
seen
way.
this
We're very
version.
fortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And so here in this pot, we have we have a version that's already been cooking. So the potatoes here are already done to
Okay.
speed up the process. And if you like, we can dump in the
kale?
The kale,
Oh, yeah.
chopped kale.
Okay.
And you can just give it a rough chop.
for about a
And-
couple minutes.
Yeah, and this will just cook for 2 to 3 minutes. And as you can see, as it's cooking, it'll just turn a really vibrant green color.
Now, is this a dish that you can freeze if you don't serve it all and reheat?
Absolutely. You know, soups are a great food to make in big batches. You can freeze and cook and heat it up later. So yeah, it's a great freezer food.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now,
Yeah.
then we blend it. You have a
Yes,
blender
so
here.
I do. So I've ladled that. So once you let the kale cook just for a couple minutes, and then you ladle it out into a blender, just half of it. And that way you get that pesto-like base
yeah.
from the chopped kale. So here, let's see if this blender will do it.
Oh, yeah. Now we got soup.
Yeah.
So, do you serve it like this? Or do you serve both versions?
No, so this is half. So you take out half the soup and blend it, and then pour it back in.
Oh.
And that way, and the reason I do that is because I like to have the creamy,
With the
potato
chunky.
with the chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
combination
Right.
of textures.
Okay, so then we
That's
pour this
cool.
back in.
Yeah, so you see here, it's all
done.
blended in, and you pour it back into the original pot.
That looks so. Oh, it smells so good too.
Look at that. That
See,
looks good.
Can't wait to try
And
that.
this is such a
That
bright,
looks really healthy.
It's a really vibrant green color, and I think it just looks fresher than kale that's been cooking for too long. So you stir it all in, and that way you have the combination of chopped up kale, blended in, and then also the chunky kale that.
I have your original cookbook. It was called the Trader Joe's cookbook, right?
It was called Cooking with All Things Trader Joe's.
And now this is you call it the companion book?
This is the portable version, and the reason we came up with this version is that a lot of people...
And she's not paid by Trader Joe's.
It's completely...
She and this other mother just created this on a whim.
Yeah, we've created this for ourselves, and it turns out a lot of the other people like it too.
Yeah.
So anyway, we created the portable version because so many people told us they were taking our cookbook to the store. They kept extra copies in the glove compartment, and it just wasn't.
Big.
Yeah, it's too big. So this is.
Should we serve it up?
Let's serve some.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am.
Wona, this looks so
I've got
great.
a wintertime appetite.
Okay, here.
Okay, good. And if you want more protein, you can also add
the sausage
the chicken
or
sausage.
the chicken turkey sausage.
Oops.
Oh, here.
There you go.
Just a little taste. Here you go,
Oh,
Spencer.
thanks. Thank you.
This looks so healthy.
And good.
A lot of vitamins.
Oh,
Wona,
yum.
thank you so much. Is your cookbook available
This is
now in
so
stores
good.
online?
In stores and online.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
This
delicious.
is great. Oh my goodness. This is how I'm going to get my vegetables in
The
every day.
flavor and the texture. Excellent.
Wona,
Wona
thank you so
Miniati,
much.
thank you. The recipe's
you
on our
so much.
website. Thank you so much.